Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Adam Pearce has been navigating the chaos on Monday Night Raw with great caution for the past few weeks. With tonight's show being the go-home edition for SummerSlam, he has a great task ahead of him. Pearce could make some blockbuster announcements on the show, and one of those could be related to a legendary Hall of Famer. The Raw general manager could ban Paul Heyman from Night 1 of SummerSlam 2025. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso will team up to battle Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed at the upcoming spectacle. There is a possibility the Wiseman could play a key role in the outcome of this bout, as he could shift the match in Breaker and Reed's favor. Heyman is known for his cunning and manipulative tactics as a manager and has a long history of influencing match outcomes through ringside interference or other underhanded strategies. His presence at the ringside often provides a significant advantage to his clients, making him a wild card. The 58-year-old may attempt to do the same during the tag team match at SummerSlam next month. As a result, Adam Pearce might ban Paul Heyman from this match to neutralize the veteran's influence and to ensure a fair fight. The storyline leading to SummerSlam 2025 is deeply personal, rooted in the Wiseman's betrayal of Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41 to align with Seth Rollins, later adding Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed to his faction. Therefore, the Raw GM might make that major move to protect the match's integrity. However, this is entirely speculation, and it will be interesting to see whether Adam Pearce takes such a bold step. Adam Pearce to add a stipulation to Roman Reigns' SummerSlam match? The rivalry between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins' faction is deeply personal, as it was born from the ashes of treachery. Jey Uso, who was once Reigns' right-hand man, has joined him in this battle against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. However, this match still lacks the necessary hype it should have had. Therefore, Adam Pearce could add an interesting stipulation to this tag team bout, making it a Falls Count Anywhere match. The addition of such a stipulation has the potential to elevate this match to a whole new level. A Falls Count Anywhere match will allow both teams to turn the entire arena into a breeding ground of chaos. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker could fight all over and deliver some jaw-dropping moves. They could turn every object and instrument at the ringside into a potent weapon to cause havoc on their opponents. Hence, Adam Pearce might add such an intriguing stipulation. However, it is entirely speculation, and tonight's episode of Raw will see one final build in this blockbuster rivalry. It will be interesting to see who gets the last laugh ahead of SummerSlam. In the electrifying lead-up to SummerSlam 2025, the WWE Universe has been buzzing with speculation, rumors, and unexpected drama. But no one was prepared for what unfolded on the July 29th episode of Monday Night Raw, when WWE official Adam Pearce stood center ring with undisputed WWE Champion Roman Reigns to deliver a bombshell that shook the foundation of the company. A legendary Hall of Famer, beloved by fans, feared by enemies, has been officially banned from appearing at SummerSlam. The name? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, you read that right. The announcement stunned the live crowd into a chorus of boos and disbelief. Pearce, looking visibly uneasy, was joined in the ring by Reigns, flanked by Solo Sikoa and a cold-eyed Jacob Fatu. With the Bloodline's presence looming in tension hanging in the air like a guillotine blade, Pearce cleared his throat and read an official WWE statement. Effective immediately, Steve Austin is banned from attending, interfering in, or making any physical or verbal appearance at SummerSlam 2025. This decision is final and comes with unanimous support from WWE management and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. The fallout begins. The backlash from the WWE Universe was instantaneous. Social media erupted with #FreeAustin and #SummerSlamBoycott trending worldwide within minutes. The legendary Rattlesnake, known for defying authority and opening cans of whoop-ass on anyone in his way, had made his presence known in recent weeks, most notably on SmackDown, where he delivered a thunderous stunner to Solo Sikoa during a chaotic contract signing segment between Reigns and Cody Rhodes. That moment sparked rumors that Austin was itching for one final match or at the very least, a moment under the bright lights of SummerSlam. And for many, It was clear that Austin was angling to keep the bloodline in check as Roman Reigns continued his iron-fisted rule over WWE. But Reigns wasn't having it. Reigns reacts, "This isn't 1998 anymore." As Pearce handed the microphone to Reigns during the Raw announcement, the tribal chief let his emotions be known. "I don't care how many beers you've drank, how many stunners you've handed out, or how many catchphrases the crowd wants to chant. This isn't your playground anymore, Steve. This is MY Island of relevancy. And I'm not going to let some broken-down, bald-headed cowboy steal MY spotlight at the biggest show of the summer." The boos rained down from every corner of the arena, but Roman stood unshaken. He smirked, raised his title high, and delivered one final warning. "Try and show up in Cleveland, Austin, and see what happens." Why now? Behind the scenes of the ban. According to backstage sources, Adam Pearce had attempted to mediate the growing tension between Austin and the bloodline over the past several weeks. It's believed that Steve Austin was invited to Raw initially for a commentary cameo, but things quickly escalated when Reigns felt disrespected by Austin's commentary on the state of the modern locker room. In an off-air segment captured by fan footage, Austin reportedly confronted Reigns backstage during SmackDown tapings, accusing him of hiding behind his cousins and ruining what the business was built on. Words turned to shoves, and WWE security had to separate the two before it got physical. After that, the writing was on the wall. Pearce was placed in a difficult position: allow the chaos to unfold and risk tarnishing the marquee SummerSlam main event, or take the heat and issue a ban to preserve order. In a backstage interview following Raw, Pearce reluctantly explained, "I respect everything Steve Austin has done for this business. But my job isn't to honor nostalgia, it's to protect the present. And right now, Roman Reigns is the present." Austin breaks his silence. Just hours after the ban was announced, Steve Austin took to X, formerly Twitter, with a brief but blistering message. "You can ban me from the building. You can ban me from the ring. But you can't ban me from raising hell. I'll be watching. And I ain't done." #SummerSlam #what? Fans immediately began to speculate what Austin meant. Could he defy the ban and appear anyway? Will he interfere remotely? Is he planning to show up backstage in disguise or take over WWE's satellite feed? With Steve Austin, absolutely nothing is off the table. Cody Rhodes responds. With Cody Rhodes set to challenge Reigns for the Undisputed Championship in the main event of SummerSlam, many were curious if he was in on the decision. In a backstage promo, Cody clarified his position. "I didn't ask for Steve Austin to get banned. I respect the man, the legacy, and the fight he still has in him. But this is my moment. My fight. If Roman thinks he can hide behind corporate rulings, then he doesn't understand who he's dealing with. Stone cold or not, I'm finishing my story at SummerSlam. What happens if Austin shows up anyway?" The legal language surrounding Austin's ban is airtight, according to WWE's legal counsel. If he attempts to enter the venue, security has been instructed to deny access. Furthermore, if he disrupts the broadcast, WWE has contingency plans to cut the feed and resume on a delay, a first for a modern-day PLE. However, some insiders believe Austin has already secured a presence in Cleveland, through third parties or a rogue faction of talent who believe in his mission to shake things up. Names like LA Knight, Randy Orton, and even Seth Rollins have hinted at backing Austin's stance, with Knight tweeting, "You can ban the man, but not the message." Yeah. Final thoughts. With SummerSlam 2025 just days away, the tension is at a boiling point. Roman Reigns stands on top of the mountain, but with a storm brewing outside the arena gates. Adam Pearce has made a controversial call that may or may not hold up when the lights shine brightest. And Steve Austin? He's watching. Waiting. And according to his own words, far from finished. No matter what happens at SummerSlam, one thing is guaranteed: this isn't over. And when Steve Austin decides to strike, it won't be with a warning. It'll be with a stunner heard around the world.